I am now 16, 2 years older than when I first started this MWG Tech channel, and one of my most viewed videos ever on this channel is the video of saying, do not buy the Apple Watch Series 3, and it says like, do not, as like the thumbnail. It's clickbaity, and I did make my argument in the video without even having the Apple Watch Series 3 that you shouldn't buy it. And one of my arguments was talking about how the Cellular was $10 a month and the battery life wasn't that good on Cellular. But now, there's a huge asterisk to that claim 2 years later. Let's get right into it. So just to clarify my opinion, in August of 2019, I still don't think you should upgrade your Apple Watch going from an Apple Watch Series 2 to the Apple Watch Series 3 because there was barely any changes. You just got a brand new barometer which allowed for like this hiking workout, and that's really it. You got a faster processor and the changes ended right there, except if you got the Apple Watch Series 3 LTE, which kind of completely changes the game because you could just leave your phone at the house and just take your Apple Watch everywhere. And now that I got the Apple Watch Series 4, and I've been playing around with this LTE feature for the past 3 days after activating it on Saturday. I love LTE on the Apple Watch, and even though 2 years ago the Apple Watch Series 3 running on LTE, the battery life was kind of horrendous, I'm still ending the day right now. This isn't an Apple Watch Series 4 review, but I am ending the day with about 40% on my Apple Watch after putting on a 1 hour running workout, listening to a podcast, music, checking the weather, doing a little calculation here and there. I put this through its paces and it's still ending the day with 40% all on LTE. That's kind of impressive. And also the other kind of downside I said 2 years ago to LTE was that it was $10 a month. But we're all paying, what, like $40 a month? At least I know I'm paying $40 a month for my phone line, or is it $20? $20 or $40 a month for its phone line. So $10 for an Apple Watch looks pretty good compared to your phone monthly. And so far, people might say, oh, you don't want to do all your daily activities on the Apple Watch because it's such a small screen. But the Series 4 is a big screen. And I'm not even gonna lie, the Apple Watch Series 4 is about 25% of my 4-inch display on my iPhone SE. So I could definitely scroll through Instagram with the Lens app, and then there's a Twitter third-party app called Twerp. Twerp? Yeah, I think it's called Twerp. What a weird name. But Twerp, you could scroll through Twitter, and then you got Raise to speak to Siri, and Siri is great on here, just checking the weather when you're on a run, listening to a podcast, streaming music. It's all great. I mean, I love Cellular, and I love just leaving my phone behind. But there's a but to this whole video, and that's because I do have a camera. Like, I do have an actual mirrorless camera that I could take with me for my photos and videos to possibly later upload it to social media like YouTube. I consider YouTube a social media app, which it is. So I do have a camera to kind of replace my phone's camera, and not many people do. So I just bring my Canon M50 to take care of all my phone's camera's needs. And then my watch could do everything else. It could text people, it could FaceTime audio people, it could walkie-talkie people. It could check the weather for me, check the weather's radar, which is impressive. It could play little games here and there. It doesn't have Snapchat. I don't even need access to like the Snapchat camera, just like the Snapchat messages and maybe like the little news articles could fit on here. Snapchat, I'm looking at you here, come on. I can also check all of the MLB baseball scores or the NFL or NBA or any ESPN scores or even any ESPN articles. I get a little preview on here. And unlike my phone, my Apple Watch has a few extra features. It has built-in GPS, so you could just track any workout like an outdoor run without you using a third party, because there's not a native Apple app that allows you to track workouts on your iPhone. You could also track your heart rate on here, which is impressive, and this also has fall detection if you're over the age of 65 and you fall by accident, it's going to use this gyroscope and accelerometer to detect you falling, and if you don't move for like a minute, it's going to call 911 and send over the ambulance to pick you up. But I'm not over the age of 65, so I don't need to turn that feature on. And also, one of the Apple Watch Series 4 exclusives, you could take an EKG, all of which the iPhone doesn't have. And this is just a portable phone. This is 2019. We don't really have to take our phones everywhere and just be looking through Instagram for 15 minutes, for 30 minutes, looking at YouTube on the go. Sure, you can. But if you just want to be more minimalistic and kind of take in the life around you, just bring your Apple Watch, turn on Cellular, or buy a Cellular version, pay the $10 a month, and enjoy the benefits of an Apple Watch and the active lifestyle, and just talking more and being more aware on the world around you. Because we're in 2019, we shouldn't be relying on our phones more and more and more. It should be less and less and less. Am I right? At least that's what I think so, and that's what the Apple Watch is giving me. Because although I can scroll through Instagram or Twitter on my Apple Watch on this small screen, and it's doable, I don't really want to do it, because who wants to be holding their arm like this for 2 minutes straight and just... It's much more tedious and it's much more noticeable for the people around you, and then you're going to be like, let me put it away, let me focus on the world around me. That's it. That's my opinion on Apple Watch Cellular. It's great. The Apple Watch Series 4 review is coming very soon, but let me tell you, there is nothing better than going on a 1-hour run, wearing AirPods, and streaming a 1-hour podcast. The Waveform MKBHD podcast. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Make sure you bless them. Peace out.
3, 2, 1.